Hi, I'm Miss Kiki. Hello there. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel as we are bringing more content for you. Um, today, um, today we're talking about business ideas. Yeah, I want to talk about businesses we can do with small capitals. Business we can do maybe probably without the help of much help from people. Business we can do that won't make you just sit at home. Fine. You just get tired of the excuse that government is not helping, the country is bad, this and that. Yes, sometimes it's not all about your certificates. It's annoying when someone you are a graduate and after you service everything there is no job. It's really annoying, but at the same time you do not have to wait for the government to do some things for you. Just try and put something together yourself, then you'll be fine. Your certificate is there. Yes, if there's any opportunity, people ask you that what do you have before they can help you. Then you can bring out a certificate that okay, this is what I have, what do you have to offer me. But pending that time, you have to just do something. Some people they just sit at home because they believe I don't have money to start up a business. Where can I start from? How can I do this? But we are going to talk about the business ideas, businesses that you can do with small capitals. Like don't stress yourself. You don't need to beg much people to help you like financially because you want to do a business. It's not a business of 1 million, 2 million, or 10 million. No, you can start small. So businesses that involves at least little capital. Like I said, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I remain Miss Kiki. So now let's go straight to the point. I am bringing this from my head. The last topic we talked about, the points were from audience. Yes, the topic was reasons why relationship fails. So we had some points from, if I remember, Mr. Jide Ogidon, yeah, a lecturer from Ikotoba Polytechnic, Miss Funmilayo Rilewa, a nurse, Miss Olayinka Oluwaseyi, another good actress, that Mr. Afolawe Emmanuel, I really don't know as protection. So they gave very vital and important points. I posted it and I'm sure people learn from it, then they will just have some points that will be important for them. But for today, I am bringing this from my head. I did not get this from the audience. Our next topic might be from the audience, but this is personally from your favorite speaking. So businesses like I think you can do with small capitals. There are even much I can remember. There are even much, but let me just bring out some. Probably we might talk about after the business idea. We can talk about the amount of capital that at least you can use to start. Then we might also talk about areas which such business can sell fast. We might talk about them, but let's talk about the business idea first. The first business, let me just use the word generally, trade. You can trade, you can start trading. If you're a graduate or non-graduate and you think your pocket is not really smiling and there's no job, really there's no color job for you, you can just try and get a little money to do this thing. You can trade. You can trade anything, but let me mention a few. You can trade clothes. Not until you have a shop, like you need to go and get a shop, pay for shop rents, pay for tax, pay for electricity, a lot of things. In fact, the money to get that shop, to rent that shop alone, some people don't have it. So do not see it as a big deal. If you want to go into trading, you want to trade clothes, bags, and shoes, you can start doing that in your home. It's a business idea. And if you want to do, they can go into you can order. You don't need to buy from. Maybe you're staying in. Maybe you're staying in Ikeja. Then you need to go and buy those clothes, bags, and everything from Barika or some or Yamapaja, they want to sell back at your side in Ikeja. You might really not get much profit from it. If you get profit, fine, but might not be much. You can order from there's this business idea that you can order from other country at lower price. By the time you will sell it here, it will be times two of excuse me your money. You might not need to get a shop. Your phone is your shop. When you talk about this kind of business, you want to sell bag clothes, women things, men things, even if it's men clothes, shoes, bags, spec, wristwatch, chains, you don't need to have shop. If you wish to have a shop, fine, that means you want to make it big. But if you want to start small, you can get those things, you can order them in your house, then you will post the pictures on your phone. Just try and make sure you have more views on your WhatsApp. You can have a page on your Facebook, you can sell them there, you can publish your post there. You can have an Instagram page, you can sell there, just drop a number, to send a DM to order. You can have you definitely have a WhatsApp. Keep posting. And if you have friends and families that can help you to repost, they will repost, they will definitely bring the customer for you. So you can just, instead of you expecting government work, you can just sit in your house there. And the idea that I can bring to this is you can start this from even a token of 50,000 naira. Yes. If you have 50,000 naira, I don't think that the money is nothing. Money is actually something. With that 50k, at the end of the month, you can actually make the gain of 20,000 naira or even more than, depending on where you get your goods from, depending on how you are selling it. Do you understand? So you can go into bag, wears, let me just say wears, you can trade wears, shoes, bag, clothes, bag, jewelry, yeah, you can trade. Then you can, that's a business idea. You don't need to sit at home. Stop expecting government to do something for you. If you have at more than 50,000 naira, try and save it up. You can trade those things with or without having shop or you can trade them. Then let's go. Another one is this POS business. You and I know that POS business is crazy these days. In the streets, you can see up to 10 or 15 POS centers. Well, it's another small scale business though, but the fact that it's too much these days, I really cannot vouch for people that want to go into it now. But if you don't see it as anything, you can as well try it. And types of, you have a lot of type of POS. I've not done it, so I really don't know the name of the type, but I've heard about money coins and something like that. I think banks give out POS as well, but charges, you generally put some charges, some things and conditions applied. I really don't know, but at least in a day, like I know, in a day you can make like 2,000 naira sale in a day at your POS testing. And you have to go and rent a cement shop, or you have to add a container. There's this wood shop that you can make, a small wood shop that you can make. And if you cannot make that shop, you can actually use umbrella. Just add a small stool you can sit on, then your umbrella, then you start making your money through your POS. But it's too much in the street these days, so people don't really want to go into it, but I have to mention it. Then thirdly, you can, another business idea is that if you have this thing that you can do yourself, maybe you learn how to bake, learn how to bake, learn how to cook. You can make chin, you can make egg roll, all snacks, you can make cake, you can make a lot of those things. You can actually go into it. Fine, you may not need to have shop. If you have shop, yes, it will make you to sell fast. But if you can do these things, or you can go and learn how to do it, even in your house, you will sell. At the front of your house, you can have this small show glass. Just bake at least. For a start, you will not bake much because you don't have much customers yet. But trust me, if what you're selling is good, that people can vouch for you, you definitely have within a week that you start, you have your customers. The people will like you. They will recommend it for people. Go and try our cake, go and try our egg roll, you will like it. It's very, very sweet. People will recommend it for people. So don't just sit at home and expect a job. If you learn how to do this, okay, now if you don't know how to do it, you can go and learn it now. You have to do that. They do online training, there are physical trainings, there are online trainings. You can just pay little money to learn how to do these things. You use money to look for money now. So learn those things. Right there in your house, you can do them. People will have birthday parties to surprise people. They will call you that, please, I need a cake. This is my price. Please, you go for 5 pounds. Let me to do it. You make your own gain from it. So you can bake at the front of your house. You put your show glass, you sell your cake, sell your every. Selling at the front of your house is one. People placing an order that they want you to do it for them and deliver is another thing. So from there, when you make enough money, you can then put safety. Let me just change environment. Let me just have a shop. Then you can have a shop. Then more order will come. Same thing as food. You can go into this. You can sell food as well. Not that you have to have a shop like a cafeteria, a restaurant because you sell food. No. You can also have a page online. Talking about social media, you can have a page online. You start the, this kind of online business. People will place order while you will deliver. If you can cook, you learn how to cook, or you are good in cooking, you will tell them the kind of food you involve. Kind of you attach your price, the locations that you can get to. People will post examples of what you've cooked before on your pages. People will say that wow, this is actually cool. They will place order. Okay, for lunch I need spag, jollof spag. Let's fish it there. Let this there. Turkey. The person will place that order. You will cook this and you deliver to the person. Then you will make your money. There are things like that that you can do. That you can do it there in your house. But you want to make it bigger, like you want to enlarge. But then when you get to the stage that you make your money, then you can say, okay, I want to have a shop. Even at that time you have a shop, people will still pay and learn from you. The same way you pay to learn from someone, people will pay and learn from you. So these are business ideas that you can do. Another one is another business idea is you can go into gas filling. Yeah, this gas filling is in two ways. You can start small by buying this I don't know the kilogram, but this long big kilogram. I really don't know the kilogram. You can start with that. That will need to have a shop. It's not compulsory. It's a container. Container is expensive. It's not compulsory. It's a container. It's not compulsory. You have to rent a shop of 36K per year. In case you don't have that money, you can just call a furniture to help you, like with wood now, to help you just carve this shop like that. Just manage yourself there. But when you close in the evening, you just lock it there. But you want to do gas business in a large way, then you need to have a gas plant. You know what I'm saying? You need to have a gas plant. That gas plant will attract more customers because they believe that people that are buying all those small kilograms, their gas is not always it's not always, when you fill from them, it's not always complete. That is people's belief. But from people that have gas plants, they believe that it will be cheaper than people that are buying it in small quantity. You understand? So people that have gas plants, people patronize them more than people that are buying with small kilograms to resell. So if you have the money to afford the gas plants, you can do that. But if otherwise, you can start the gas selling with small kilogram, a small kilogram of cylinder, and you can start with that. Then we hope that gas price is not fixed. Today you can fix your gas. You can fill your gas at 500 naira for 1 kg. Tomorrow it can be 450 for 1 kg. The next tomorrow it can be 700 for 1 kg. So gas price is not fixed, but they know how you still make your money because it's something that people cannot do without. They will always cook. People will eat, so they will feel gas. So you can think of going into that again. I have mentioned you know how to cook, the baking, the POS, the gas, trading of clothes too. I think trading of clothes is even common among students these days. In universities, in hostels, they just sell most of them in the status. You put different kind of clothes, shoes, bags. People will patronize them. That one is very common, and they are making their money. Like things like the gas. Now the areas that you can put gas will be in a remote area, places that people can see it. Like it's not an hidden place. You want to have a shop, it should be in an open place. But for the trading, you want to trade clothes, bags, shoes, anything like that, it's not compulsory you have a shop. You can do it online. The food ordering, you can do that one online. A lot of these things you can do them online. But the POS, this thing, you cannot do them online. So that you have a shop or at the front of your house, you're doing it there. People will come and play gas there because people will definitely eat. So another thing I want to add to this is that I want to talk more about the POS. Some people they prefer to have a shop for their POS. Fine. If you want to have a shop for your POS, I would advise you not to just base on that POS alone. You rent the shop for 36K or 40K. That should be yearly, yeah. Then your POS sometimes they won't be network for like within 2, 3, 4 hours. They will not be network. People will come to network. Someone will come to network. For that day, you might not make more than 800 naira a day. Though it's not gonna be like that all the time. But sometimes it's used to be like that. But sometimes you make above your expectation. So POS business too is not predictable. So anybody that's going to this business, I would advise them to attach another thing to it. In that your shop that you rent, you can also be selling things there. Maybe provision, YouTube to start it up. For me, I would suggest you can go into setting up the chat cards, all network, MTN, Glo, Airtel, 9 Mobile. I think that those are the four networks we have in Nigeria. When you have a POS shop that you have, even if you are using umbrella, you can sell recharge card there. So you won't base on the POS alone. You can add another thing to the POS. And doing that, you can just, as you want to choose to sell recharge cards with the POS, you can just get an MTN umbrella. The POS will be on the table. Then with that umbrella to signify that you will also sell recharge cards. You can even make this small flyer, this small poster I link to the site. The umbrella, people will know what to do. But without even having any poster or banner or whatever, people will know you are selling it. So that's for people that maybe they're using umbrella, or they're using this wood work, small shops, tobacco shop, you understand. But for those that have shops, you can sell any other thing with it. Anything in your shop, you can sell with it along with your POS. You can also go into DSTV, GoTV, and StarTime subscription. You can go into that. Yes, you can start it up. As you are doing your POS, people are patronizing you. You are also into StarTime, GoTV, and DSTV subscription. Not everyone likes to subscribe from their account. Not everyone knows how to subscribe from their account. So sometimes there is this network issue that maybe you're showing an interesting movie, then your subscription free, then you want to regularly subscribe, it will not go. They have to just go to the nearest shop. You give them cash. They will help you do it to your GoTV. You understand? So people actually, when I was in Akure first time, when I was staying in Akure, I don't subscribe to my GoTV from my account. I don't really know why. I think I tried it once. Then when you book on chat, I just come out. Then there's one shop at my junction. I stayed in Futa back then. So there's one man at Futa in South Junction. I used to go to the man every month. That is why I subscribe my GoTV. I'll just give him. Then but I'll just make sure that my GoTV decoder is on. This is the channel 5. I'll come and meet that man, pay him, tell him to do it though. And maybe before I get home, I'll just see that he's working already. So I want to is selling fast. You can, as you are doing your POS, you can involve recharge card, you can involve GoTV, StarTime, DSTV, all those things, subscription. You can add it to them. Everything will work in together. So you will not depend on that POS to be paying your shop rent. You understand? There are times that you're going to make 700 a day, 800 a day, sometimes 2,000 a day. Have you ever experienced that sometimes throughout the day will not be network or a POS? It's very possible. So if you are depending on that, you eat, you feed, you live your life, and you still pay rent out of that POS. So you can add those things to it. And the ability you can start with 50, like at least 100,000 naira. You are 100, you see like 100, 150, you are okay with it. And if you want to start such business, or businesses that are like 50, 100, 150,000, and you see that even that 150 you don't have it in your account, I can also bring this idea from my head. You can just get a small job. Maybe you can work in a filling station. You can help people to do some petty jobs that you collect daily money or monthly money. You will save up. Yeah. Filling station work is not really easy. Though some are doing shifting, but I know of no filling station in my area. Then it is one day off, one day duty. Like if you go to work today, tomorrow you'll be off, next tomorrow you go to work. But it's from 6 a.m. to maybe 9:30 or 10 p.m. So throughout that you cannot have time for yourself. So if you get that kind of work that used to take your time like that, you might not like to just continue it forever. Like it's stressful, it's not even easy. There are some that you don't give them off. Some they rotate it like morning, afternoon, night. When you come in the morning today, by 2 you will leave, another person will resume. Tomorrow you resume by morning again. You keep rotating. All those jobs, to me, it is not really easy. You can do them for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Then any money you're able to save up, you can do the businesses that I just mentioned above. So these are what you can do without expecting the government to help you or waiting for collar job. But for those that they already learn handwork, it will be very, very, very easy for them. Some ladies, they went to learn how to make hair. For the fact that they did not finish from their boss, they did not even do the freedom. Oh, she freedom, they just stopped and did not even care. They're like, oh, freedom, they want to music by a lot of gam, and you and I know that if you don't have that freedom, they cannot open a shop because money they have association. So you cannot open a shop without um getting a certificate from your boss, the person you learn from. So they will just let it go. For the fact that you've learned that one for like 1.5 or 2 years, and you don't have money to do your freedom to collect certificates, you just let it go like that. Or they want you, they ensuringly no. Maybe you learn to make hair or to sew clothes. You can do those things in your house. They cannot come and arrest you. Even the association, they cannot come and arrest you. As far you are doing it in your house. If you open a shop without a certificate, it is then they can come and lock your shop that OT Koja IAC yeah. But you can do them in your house. People will make hair. You understand? You that you learn how to make hair, you learn how to you know how to do it. You can make those wigs in your house there. You will sell them. You will post them on your WhatsApp status or on your Facebook. You will sell them. Don't wait till you go and do your freedom. That those ideas that you learned for the 1.5 years to another guy, just utilize it. Do it. People will just keep posting. That's why it's good to have more friends than enemy. If you have more friends, you have a lot of views on your phone. They will help you with posts. They will help you with posts, and you will make your money. Even out of that money, then you can later go and do your freedom from your boss, and you can have your own shop. But let me not lie to you, even after your freedom, sometimes to own a shop is not easy. Look at the tailors, the fashion designers. You don't need to buy machine to buy all those things. Even as hairdresser, to buy all those dryer, all those things, you don't need to own a shop. And we all know that if your shop is not standard, big girls will not come to your shop. People, even in Lagos, people they like they want to see the beauty of that before they enter. You cannot expect someone that you only have just one small stool and a table in your shop. Like putting your big girls will not patronize such people. They say there. So the ladies they look at the beauty of the shop before they even go there and they want to go and make my hair. I'm talking about big girls. Yeah. So it's not easy to own a shop that will attract customer. It's not easy to own it. For the fact that you want to wait for that moment, you want to put it together to own a shop, a good shop that will attract customer. During that time, you can start doing these things at home. You can sew clothes for people. Only that your money will be cheaper than those that have shop. But if your handwork is good, that you are sewing as in you will make your money. You get this how much as for a gown, except for 10K, 15K. If it's actually good, people will patronize you. Customer over. So don't sit to do your freedom. These are things that you can do. The other side is easy. Except from helping people to make it, you can do wig. So you can even do wig revamping. There are things that you will do. Later, you want to do your freedom. So these are things that you need to know. Think about them. Don't sit at home expecting government to come and do everything for you. It will not be easy like that. Even as for the POS that I mentioned, even if you don't have a shop, you can take POS along. Yeah, like me, I'm a non-new actress. There are times I will go to location to go and shoot some villages like that. You will not be able to eat. Some of them don't. Someone like me, when they come in for a job, I ask the address, days, everything. How many days am I having with you? How many days? I send address description. After you send it, I'll just get it. It's when I get there. ATM, anything. I've been to a place that they don't used to sell pure water. For you to get pure water in that village, you have to go to the next village. And I really don't have cash. I was not begging fellow colleagues help job. I don't need cash in any transfer. Don't imagine my POS is there. Oh, collect money now. So PS something like something you can carry in your bag. Go to, even if maybe you have a shop or they have to travel. They are like me now. As when I'm doing it, just me like an actress that I am doing it. Now I have a shop and I have to go for 2 weeks vacation. And I don't have anyone to pay in that shop. I will take it along and I'll make my money in that location. Because people will collect money. The rest of parents come. This are finding compile and need the state. Oh yeah, sing here or you fair be no them fuck up mole. When they for first cup mole. Until you see you mind. Then all that repeat singing. Hey, man have a glass cup. Let's change. Don't worry, my POS is here. I will make my money. So just let's use our head. Things like that. Calling to buy and the opportunity I must have utilize it. I want to see a question like something that you learn and work. Real easy to. Imagine you learning all the things I've mentioned. How to make it, how to sew clothes, how to cook, how to bake, all those things you will sell. Or not that you need to be hawking it. You will post, people will help you to repost. You already having your shop in your house, you will sell. So that's one pop putting for that is now getting bigger. Business in getting get bigger. It's okay, let me know how to told you the penny shop. They're making more money. Till certificate that over job you can put those things and go into your collar job if you're interested. And put it what stop from making your collar job in case if you have the opportunity of later you are called for an interview. All the things that you submitted your CV, they call you for an interview. You can't your name, you will post. But this business you can still do them alongside with your collar job. It will just make you more busy than ever before. That is just it. So these are the businesses that we need to do, things we need to know. Without sitting at home, ladies, don't wait on your boyfriend to give you money. Or baby, I want to do this cream, now man will give you. Your clothes now, man. Be dependent though. Learn how to do those things though, because one day if this guy is shank you, it will remain only you. What my pony shot well or that you know you have what you're doing. If you call your boyfriend for money, okay, babe, I need 15,000 naira, and this guy is able to give you 10,000. From your own pocket can remove 5k and add to it and go and do that thing you want to do. Oh, you should pay for 15 in more 10 for me. Because right from time you know that you can actually add that 5 to it. But you that you are useless, you don't have anything than you are living on man. If you need 5k, guy give you 2k, you don't appreciate it because why not get a job and do you have to disturb another person soon? So ladies, just things as well as men, they have men that they are collecting from ladies these days, that they are extorting ladies all in the name of love. Yeah, and we have men too, they are living on woman. But I won't lie, it's more common to my gender. So we can do businesses, you can do things in your house. You know, you're right and what to say. Imagine you that you know how to do beads. And you're into bead making. You can use beads to make bag, chain, earring. You sell right there in your room, you sell it. So things you can do, you can start with little capitals. If you're not in school, you're a student, you're still in university. Yes, there. But people will buy, students will buy. This is how students will always buy. Oh, they say, come on, that's just it. Just keep posting and posting. That will my get. But you make your money. Oh, you know that. So these are things that we need to know, put into our head, and let's just stop depending on people. Not only boyfriend, depending on even people. Today you task person, next one you task person, and you get hand. Talk about culture in your life. Just try and learn one, even if it's one. Even if it takes you to pay and learn it, pay and learn it. I am gonna talk about one person probably in my next post. She's a lady. She's one of the amazing women I've ever known in my life. You understand? She knows almost every kind of business. I can even recommend her for you to go and learn from her, or you will pay before you learn. But trust me, you will make your money back after you learn from her, from the business idea she will bring to you. But I want to talk about that now to be later. So please do not forget to like and comment to this channel. I am still your faithful vibe is Kiki. Look at the way I'm sweating. Supposed to calm me, Lara. I'm tired of people sitting at home that all the name about me. Oh, I have someone is a graduate. He's a guy, is a graduate. Yeah, he was into collar job this time, then he lost his job. Started sitting at home. I asked him that get something to do now. But like, no, I'm a graduate, so I went to school. I did that. I was like, Nigeria Kawaii. I don't need to matters gone. Just get something to do. Okay, go and do. I mentioned a business. Go and do this. He said no. Cannot do it. The issue of the rain. Go and do this. The same thing. Last now, that's an angle still left like home with you. Because girl, from then till now, there is no difference. You are expecting something huge to come to you at a time in this country. You have to use your brain. Like, use your brain. Look at things you can do yourself without government interfering. Just look at things you can do. Even when you are doing those things, only attract somebody that is close to you. Or when you are creative, let's help him boost this thing. People can help you boost your business. But say anything, and just somebody to help you. You already more useless, that you're just useless. So we need to. But if you just put in effort, you are sweating, struggling, the gain is small. But people are seeing your strength and your effort. Nobody can help you to boost it. is when you only pay your motor bar ship and you'll be a man to buy ship and have be and you do like this. I don't want to carry you. That's why you go stand. So start something and do it. Don't keep going to people's DM to tell them. So people can cry for Africa. They will cry. They will tell their story from Genesis to Revelation. For that person to pity him or her. Now look at what I've passed through in my life. I have lost my dad, I lost my mom, I'm the first one in my family, I'm the breadwinner, I'm this and that. Think about the lower. So that person should go and give you 200,000 to go and do something big, to start big. Father start small. In our way, Christian and in our way, baby then try. They can help, they can support. The person will not support you. But you did not start anything up and you want the person to help you. Next time you go block you for DM, you go feel rich am again. So that if you're talking about story, I actually have the story. You know, I don't I have the story as well, but I am not. I won't say because of that story. I'm expecting one miracle, or if I meet anybody today, and I tell the person my story, the person will be able to pity me, and at least do something for me. I am fooling myself. I already start something for. Then I will not be praying that follow on she and move it. I keep praying for that thing I started. And let me a call boom, let me just make my money. Sweating, I started sweating it myself. I'm praying for help. I cannot sit at home and be expecting this miracle. No. One day on national TV, I will still have a lot of things to say about myself. That oh my shock and when even how I enter the industry, it's not about me. But when they do something because me TV anywhere, no shit really me TV. So when I see somebody a fellow gender, don't say shit. To not let's say to live with well, things you can do, or they're joko or depend on you. It's actually painful. So you can go into this. If you've not learned any handwork, go and learn it now. I don't tell you one bell. Even forget about much money shop, about much money clinic. Go and learn it first. Then let's see how you will not make your money. You will make your money. So about low grade. When you learn that thing in your house, you can start doing it. Not until you learn how to have a shop. Anyway, this topic it will not end here. But like I am really sweating now. But I've mentioned some businesses we can do and things we can attach to it to make it more okay. Let me go okay. So I'll stop in here for now. But this topic we're still gonna repeat it and bring more about it to us on this channel. So I am still your favorite Miss Kiki. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. That's it.